Hi, Clark F. Harvey, the BBQ mortgage guy, owner of First Rate Mortgage. Been serving clients for over 22 years in both residential and commercial lending in 5 states. And today I want to talk to you about the title report or chain of title, abstract. All those things are often misunderstood. What is title insurance and what does that do? We're not going to get into the title insurance, but we're going to talk about title. What's on a title report? This is a very, very important part of the process of home ownership, whether you're refinancing or buying a home. It's very important to know who owns that property. And are there any encumbrances, any liens other than a mortgage lien? Maybe there's a judgment that the people have that has to be paid off prior to you buying that home, because you don't want that judgment to follow you on that property or that mechanics lien. That needs to be satisfied either by the sellers or cleared up via title if there's maybe inaccuracies. Title also shows things on there like the parcel number. That's what that is basically, how's it best explained? It's like the exact location of that property, the boundaries, it has all that. And title is interesting. You could be out there in the middle of nowhere and they might say, okay, go 23 miles north, southwest to here. And it kind of describes that property as all the way around, whatever that property shape looks like. I will say when it comes to property, and this is one thing that sets us apart as a country, is that we can show title ownership. How far back, depends on how long that property has been owned. It shows all those owners. You can go back to abstract of title and find out who has owned that property. And it does allow us as Americans to create wealth because values increase over time. Many other countries don't have that. And this helps us set us apart as Americans to be able to have some wealth and create wealth in our family and pass that down to generations. I can take that property and pass it down to family. If there's a lien on there or multiple liens of mortgages, whether they're in first position, second position, third position, what that means is who owns title first, who owns title second, who owns title third. If there's a lien against those, that lien holder may be in third position. If they're by chance going to default, that property is going to get sold, and whatever's left over goes to third lien holders, second, then first. They get the bulk of the money because they're in first position. Likewise, if there's a tax lien, they need to be, unless there's a payment plan, they need to be paid off. If there's a judgment, it needs to be paid off prior to, because that will become a first position prior to the lender, and they don't want to be in second position if they're taking first position. Now, the title report, let's talk a little bit about how you hold title. It's nothing exciting about title, but it is a very, very important part of the process. Sometimes you have a single man. They'll show it as a single man holding title, or maybe a married man. Maybe it's a husband and wife as joint tenants. Maybe they're tenants in common. There's a lot of ways to hold title depending on your situation. And it's very important you can hold title in a trust. We're going to talk more detail next week about why hold a title, your real property in a trust. For example, your home, certainly automobiles, whatever real property that you have can be in a trust. And that can protect you. And again, I'll have an attorney on next week talk about that. The title is very important. Part of the process. We're going to get a title report. We're going to look at it, make sure there's any liens on there, make sure everything looks according to what it's supposed to based on the lender and the loan type that's on there. And it's going to talk about all those details of title and encumbrances. I hope that helps, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks, and I hope you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks, and have a great day.
You've been listening to Clark Harvey, the BBQ Mortgage Guy. Clark is a licensed mortgage loan originator, NMLS number 240452, and his company, First Rate Mortgage, NMLS number 1172332. You can get a hold of Clark at area code 801-562-9100 or at his website at www.thebbqmortgageguy.com.